We are at war, and it's a one we must win. We are at war with the superbugs, which are resistant bacteria that have the capacity to survive our darling antibiotics. For over the years, we have invested a lot of money in synthesizing antibiotics to get well and stay healthy. But now they're getting stronger. Now they're winning. So the focus of my research is to find allies that can support us in this war. And so I'm looking at filter-feeding animals because they have the capacity to take the bacteria into their bodies. I'm interested in what they do with the bacteria because we need some form of support. Antimicrobial resistance is a big problem, and we know a few things about the enemy. We know that they have the capacity to exchange information through a romantic interaction, which I choose to call speed dating. We also know that some of the strength they have acquired over the times is by interaction with stronger bacteria that gives them these forms of information. So we need to understand how we can interact on a level of killing them to an extent where we can take strength from the support we have in research. So the focus of my research is to understand how animals in the aquatic environment, in waters and rivers, can interact with these bacteria. And what I have done is to take a particular animal, which is called Daphnia, which you will find in hundreds and thousands in your lakes and rivers, and expose this animal to two groups of bacteria, one group resistant and the other group non-resistant to our darling antibiotics. So I let this natural process occur to mimic what you would find in lakes and rivers and see what happened. It's interesting to know that within the short period of time that I exposed these animals and went away, something happened. Rather than the animal digest and kill the bacteria, at least a couple of the billions of cells that I exposed were able to defy all the odds. They met, and they went on an evening of romance. They exchanged information that allowed the non-resistant bacteria to now become resistant. How dare they? Now, this has shown that in the aquatic environment, in the lakes and rivers, we have big numbers of these animals producing large numbers of resistant bacteria by this process. So these are not our allies. So I need to find other allies. And that's what I will be doing, looking at other animals that can filter bacteria, but have some toxic effect on the bacteria, eliminating them and reducing the effect of resistant bacteria. We cannot afford to have them continue to spread the information that gives them these properties, but we must find processes through which we can stop it. And that's the impact of my research, to study these invertebrate animals we have and see how they can be strong and supportive in eliminating antimicrobial resistance. Thank you very much.